Good morning, y'all. Happy Tuesday. So it is currently 8:30 exactly in the morning. I've actually been up for like an hour just cleaning and everything. But anyways, I know my office looks a little different. It is because I have moved upstairs. My office is currently in here. I'm still trying to figure out what I plan on doing as far as shipping station, because that's going to be a little bit of a headache, honestly. But today is going to be very jam-packed, so I really need to get started. I need to go clean my inventory room. I'll actually show y'all what that looks like in a second. That is technically our game room up here, and then our theater room is our living room. So I chose to have all of my inventory in our game room because it was much bigger and I needed space to grow, you know? So I'll show y'all that in a minute. And then I gotta list my 30 items. Yesterday I made the mistake of only having the 10 items that I was actually supposed to list last week, but I decided to just push it to this week, which was okay. It was supposed to help me out a little bit, but I still never photographed the other 10 items. So for the month of October, my listing goal is to go up to 20 a day. I was teeter-tottering on the idea of having it maybe be 15 and 14 and I just list every single day, but I decided that I didn't want to do that. I actually just want to work Monday through Friday and list 20 items each one of those days to get me at 100 items listed per week, because before I was at 60, then I kind of pushed it up to 70, but now I want to make the big jump and push it up to 100 because I can, like, you know, I get the stuff from the band, so very easy. So anyways, so those are the two tasks that I need to do, and then of course list my 20 items. So I need to pull orders. So I am more of a morning person when it comes to shipping out orders. So what I plan on doing, honestly, right now is once I go up in there, I'm gonna start like organizing and whatnot, and then at 9:30 I'm gonna stop, and then I should be done by 9:30 for the most part. I'll stop, and then I'll come back, and then I'll pull my orders to go ship. So let me go show y'all what we're working with, because it's pretty bad. I was able to actually get this place together. All right, so this is what we are currently looking at. It's actually not bad. I decided to move all of the women's dresses over here, and then that taller rack is all of the men's items, and then of course all of my bands are over here. But I decided to move a few of them into the theater room, so then this space over here can be my photographing area. I finally got a new rack. I was inspired by somebody that actually I don't know if they are a subscriber. If you are, hey, it's a man, so I'm not gonna say hey girl, but hey. But they recommended that I like put everything by size. So initially I was like, that's very tedious and I would never do that. But then it got me thinking, like, once I got a new rack, I would be more than capable of doing that, because I had planned on pretty much sectioning it off, because I just got into picking up women blouses. I never used to be good at picking up blouses, but now I feel like I am just a little bit because they sell. So the goal is today is to pretty much have each one be, you know, a size. And one rack is gonna be full of sweaters, the other rack is gonna be full of tops. Now the tops, well, I guess both of them, if we speaking, because I have both of them sitting just on 2 racks. So now they'll be spread to 4, and then I'll most likely do like smalls, mediums, large, and then anything above that. And that is essentially what I'm gonna do. And then I also want to color coordinate it just so it can be easy on the eye. My listings right now are at, I want to say I'm at like 950, roughly around there. I'll pop it on the screen if it's any different, but I should be at around 950 active listings. And initially I said I wanted to stop at 1,000, but I don't know if I want to, you know, because if I stop at 1,000, then that means I'm going to have to draw back on what I'm sourcing, and I don't know. So I may need to look into getting a bigger store on eBay, which I've been trying to stay under 1,000 for this reason, because I do have an eBay store. I believe it's like the starter or the basic, I don't know which one. And I, you know, haven't made it to the 1,000 yet. But yeah, so I might end up bumping that up, but we'll see. We'll see if it's gonna be worth it or not. But that is the plan, is to just reorganize these racks. I need to pull the orders. I'll probably pull the orders as we go just to get them out the way, and then I'll show you guys what sold yesterday. decided, or honestly, I haven't figured out a place that I'm actually gonna put all of my shipping. I've also, I think I told y'all, but I completely stopped picking up shoes. Actually, I'm lying. I picked up a pair of Teeks at the bins yesterday. I know, I'm just as shocked that I found Teeks at the bins. I don't know if I should haul this, because I did say I was only gonna like make 2 videos a week, but I'm thinking that maybe I should go back to my weekly hauls as well. What do y'all think? Let me know down in the comments. Y'all, so I actually finished everything that needed to be done. All right, so this box is tie back mailers. I placed an order last month with a whole bunch of other things that I needed from USPS, and the tie backs never came in. So then I ordered them again because I'm like, what the hell? And since I primarily make all of my sales on, well, let me not say all, I make at least about a good, maybe not even 70, maybe 60% of my sales on Poshmark now, which that's been my main platform since I started it, which is crazy to think, but I make all of my sales there. So I like to utilize all of the free packaging that I can get from USPS. So this is the main shipping, you know, supply that I use, is the tie back mailer. So I was upset because I was thinking like, okay, maybe they didn't, you know, make them anymore, because like, why did y'all just not give me my poly mailers a month ago? So then I placed the order again with these, and I'm kind of upset at myself because I only placed these solo. I didn't place them with some more stickers because I need more stickers as well. So I have to find some time to do that this week, but I try to get as much as I could because I do kind of run through these. I make an average of 100 sales on Poshmark in a month. So me getting at least, you know, 100 or so of these maybe every 2 months will be beneficial, because sometimes I do use the boxes and sometimes I use like the little bubble mailers. But this one is my favorite because it's pretty much big. It's just like a large poly mailer, but it's a tie back one. So I made sure I got that. But I was able to clean everything up, so everything is good now. Everything is put away. Everything is where it needs to be for the most part. I didn't realize that this bin that I have over here in this little sack is full of clothes that I essentially pulled from my inventory because they were really bad pickups, really bad buys. They've been sitting for a while. I think I'm actually going to pull the trigger sometime this week to go ahead and get rid of it. Now I generally only work about 3 hours 5 days a week, and that's just with listing, but then days like today are a thing where I need to organize, so that does bump me up a little bit more, but that's okay. Like, I'd much rather work for myself than, you know, anybody else. But let me actually show y'all what sold yesterday. I'll make sure that I pop up. What the hell is that? Y'all, I almost screamed, but it's my son's pony in there. In the camera, or I guess the viewfinder, it looks like a little girl, and it just creeped the shit out of me. But anyways, all right, so the first thing is this the black dog like sweater. I only picked this up because it was giving very much so like Better Sweater by Patagonia, and it quite literally is a black dog. This one is my lonesome sale on eBay. So all of these sales are from Poshmark. So like I just told y'all before, I make literally most of my sales on Poshmark. So I made what, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I made 6 sales on Poshmark yesterday, and then 1 on eBay, and none on Mercari. So can't be too upset. But yeah, so this is an 𝕊𝕌𝕄𝕗. I want to say this was either wool or alpaca, one of those nice fabrics, and this is the woman brand, which is the plus size brand. And I got this from the bins. I got all of these from the bins actually, but yeah, so this one sold, and I was actually really happy with that sale. If you are new here, what I like to do on eBay, since I don't promote any of my listings, I actually like to lower my price down and then lock that price. So I don't accept offers. I sometimes occasionally send out offers, but I don't accept offers, so that way I can still be pushed up higher in the feed if somebody is searching for an item, like with the price as the filter, you know. I just like to think a little ahead, because I just don't. I've been on eBay for it'll be what, 3 years in May. And I feel like I agree with people when they call eBay like eBay, because they are quite literally trying to squeeze every little last drop out of you. And not to go off in a tangent here, but I was watching a live like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and literally put a nugget in my brain by saying that we are eBay's buyers. Like, the sellers are the buyers, so that's why they charge the promotion. That's why they take all the fees. Like, that we are the people that they are trying to get the money from. They don't care about the buyer. Like, yeah, we do want buyers, but we're trying to get y'all. So that's why they have did all of this with the fixed and the, you know, the other one I think that they've done with eBay as far as like the promotion. So actually stopped promoting in July or June, I'm not sure, because I just felt like it just wasn't bringing me anything. And I feel like, I don't know, like, I think it was just, I don't want to say a scam, but it just is weird. I don't even promote on Poshmark, and I do think I took a hit in July when they rolled it out, like the beta, and my listings probably got pushed down and they put all the promotions at the top, and I just kind of, you know, struggled through that month. But here we are, I'm back to normal, and I'm not promoting. So like I said all that to say, the next one is this show me your moo like dress, and this one sold through an offer they sent me, which I was pretty happy about. These are a pair of Joe's jeans. I actually don't know why these are still here, but I sourced these, I want to say at the beginning of the year, and maybe I had them listed too high, I'm not sure, but they finally sold. He sent me like a low ball offer. I think I had them listed at 28, and he sent me a $15 offer, and then he canceled it, and I was like, fuck, because I was going to accept it, because I'm like, I had it almost a year, let me get rid of it. But once he messaged me and he was like, hey, I had the wrong address, could you resend my offer, I just sent the $18 offer just to get a little, you know, a couple more bucks, and he accepted it. So I was like, bet. Okay, and then these are a pair of Lululemon. I believe these are like the Align pants or something like that. I had sourced a pair at a regular thrift store, a gray pair I want to say, and they did really well. I think they sold for like $42. So when I saw these in the bins, I was excited because I'm like, these are black. But they had missing drawstrings, and then they do have like, you know, pilling all over, and I made sure I stated that. Well, I shouldn't say it's pilling all over, but it is pilling on it. Like, y'all know how Lululemon fabric is. But these sold as well, so I was happy with that one. I think it sold for 26. I think Poshmark sent them an offer. These are the Banana Republic Avery pants. I actually just hauled these, and for some reason, if you guys ever look for the stock photo for Banana Republic, don't they photos look very editorial? Like, something about their stock photos just stick out a lot more to me than any other brand stock photos. Like Banana Republic, like they're giving very much so we should be in a magazine vibe, you know. And then the last thing to sell were these what are these? Juicy Couture terry cloth pants. Now, of course, I was almost not gonna pick these up because they had like discoloration around the waistband, but then I stain treated it and it didn't go away, but it lightened up a little bit. And I was also reluctant on picking them up because they didn't have anything on the butt. Like, y'all know the flat pockets are more desirable, and the velour style is more desirable, but I'm like, it's at the bins, let me get it anyways. And they sold immediately, so I just listed them yesterday, and they sold yesterday, like late night. You won't believe this. My sister actually was getting rid of this, ironically enough, today, which is crazy. And I was like, hey, what are you gonna do with that? She was like, oh, I'm just about to leave it in here, just getting it out of her room, because she didn't want it in there. And lo and behold, I have a new shipping station. So I don't even have to be stressed out no more on how am I gonna ship. But yeah, so now that I have a designated space, I'm really happy about that. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and bring and put like the paper on the desk and just kind of have everything pre-set up. And then the bin that's right here, that's with all the shipping stuff, I'll just go ahead and position that right here so it can be right next to this. So everything worked out. So since it is almost 1 o'clock, I changed up my YouTube videos to come out at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Today is Tuesday, so I have 2 hours to try to go ahead and edit the video that's supposed to go out today. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. It's a kind of a long video too, so it's gonna take me just maybe a little bit of time. So I want to go ahead and complete that first, and then I'll get to all of the 30 listings that I need to do. But I think I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to the inventory today. I'll probably have to do that tomorrow, which it should be just a lighter load because I'm just going to the bins, and then I'll have to come home. But I'm gonna go ahead and probably list everything early in the morning for tomorrow, and then go to the bins, and then I'll be able to, you know, come home and just process those items, and then work on the inventory space. So this is going to be a two-parter for sure, but I'm gonna go ahead and edit. So I'll probably just see y'all tomorrow, because that's all I'm about to be doing is editing and then listing. So good morning, y'all. What's today? Wednesday. Yeah. It's like 6 in the morning, and I just started some coffee because I actually decided I'll go ahead and get up. I laid in bed for like actually 20 minutes, but I need to start work. The thing is, I do have to go to the bins today, so that's really the reason why I got up, because I really was gonna lay in bed a little bit longer or try to get like another hour of sleep. But I would really prefer to go ahead and photograph and list all 20 items before I have to leave today. I don't know if it's gonna be possible, because y'all, yesterday listed and cross-listed those 30 items. Oh my God. Okay, so for today's agenda, list the 20 items, go to the bins, come home, inventory that, and then start the inventory situation. But this girl that lives in Canada, she was talking about how Poshmark is starting this thing where you can't relist an item that was already relisted. Well, you technically can, but they're gonna catch it as a copy type of, you know, listing, so it won't get bumped up to the top search anymore. And she had the whole letter, like she lets you see the whole letter. So I'm assuming that, you know, we are not, you know, US is not too far behind with the change that they're gonna make, and I'm actually kind of sad about it. I don't know, because that's the same stuff that eBay resellers tell you that eBay has. Like they can like, you know that that's the same photo, and like shut the fuck up. So excuse my language, but if it's the same technology, then we'll be fine. I just don't think that it's necessary that they turn that off, because like what is it gaining? Like, let's be for real, what is it gaining? Okay, y'all, so it is currently 8:19, and I've decided that I'm actually just going to package the orders and get those shipped out and then head to the bins. I typically don't like to leave the house for the bins until after 9 a.m. Because I don't like to hit like the school traffic. So I'm gonna show y'all what sold. So I made 5 sales yesterday, and then I made 2 this morning. So I've actually made the executive decision to go ahead and put items in Ziploc baggies, because this is just ridiculous. Look how wrinkled these are. And I'm actually not going to steam them. They're just gonna be wrinkled. Now, the problem is that when I photograph them, of course I steamed them, so they're already like clean, but they've been in the bin and they've just been mashed up. So I've decided that I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I need to look what would be the best option, either go to a store and buy like large Ziploc baggies, or try to get them online. So I'll probably do a price comparison, but I'll probably have to do that tomorrow or something, because we got a lot of shit to do today. But yeah, so these are just some men's Lululemon pants. I always get the commission and the ABC like mixed up, but I think these are the commission pants, I want to say, because the pockets are different. I feel like the ABC pants have like drop pockets, you know. These are a pair of women 𝕊𝕊𝕋 leggings. These actually sold on Poshmark. These sold on eBay. And then here we go to the tops. This sold this morning, so this is from the sale. I think this one was like $16. This is ℂ𝕌℉𝕼𝕆, just like a bubble top. It is silk, and I know that I could have got more for it, but I did have it listed high initially and it went nowhere, so I dropped the price down to something more affordable, and it sold on that offer. So this is a Lucky Brand men's top. This actually sold on Poshmark. I think I sent them an offer and they accepted it, I want to say. I can't remember. This is a 𝕊𝕊𝕋 you know, t-shirt. The only reason why I sold it so low is because the logo, the crown in the back, is very much so peeling off. I probably could have did something better by just peeling it off all the way so it would look cohesive and they wouldn't even be able to tell that the logo was peeling. But I sold it for a lot less than I would have just because of that flaw. And you know, since all of this is from the bins, just a heads up there. So this is a Nike golf polo, and this is a Lands' End dress. I thought this was going to sell for a little bit more just because it is plus size, but I didn't want to hold out too long, and you already know, like, dresses, wintertime, like, let's be for real. So I went on and lowered the price to something a little bit more affordable, and it sold. So this didn't sell on sale. It was just those two items, which was the 𝕊𝕊𝕋 and the ℂ𝕌℉𝕼𝕆 top. These other two on eBay sold for my listing price, my full asking price. Get these shipped out. I told y'all that this van here is full of all of my shipping stuff, so I'm actually just gonna leave it over there to just make it like easier, and then I'll also leave my packaging paper on the desk. All right, y'all, so this is all the stuff that I photographed. Well, actually, no, it's not. This is all the stuff that I photographed yesterday and today. And then of course I had to clear out my hulking because I gotta go today, but typically this would be in here so it wouldn't look that messy in here. And then this is all the items that I was about to photograph, but I noticed that they have flaws, and this is what is left over. And then also, I actually used my baby Hulkin, this black one here. I actually used that one to deliver my packages to USPS. I know that I could have scheduled a package pickup. I typically only do that on Fridays just because I'm not able to leave the house, but I'll probably be able to do it now just to get out the house. But package pickup is ideal, but the problem is if you don't really trust your mail carrier, you're not going to get anything scanned. So typically when they come, they don't come until like the afternoon, but it really depends. So I don't really get a notification until like 5 or 6 p.m. And by that time, I've already forgot about those packages. But yeah, so baby Hulkin is meant for dropping off packages to the post office on regular days. And then big Hulkin is dropping off packages on Monday, because that's when I have a lot of orders, you know, typically. But we're gonna take both of the Hulkins because this is my Ben's bag, the big one, and then the little one is, you know, packages. So organize my items. This is for my son. These are all the tops, dresses, sweaters. These are all the pants. These are all of the items that I plan on holding for next, well, not necessarily, well, I guess it would be next year. And then these are all the ones that smell like smoke that I gotta soak in vinegar. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so I actually just counted them all, and I'm actually missing 8 items. So I gotta go back and find 8 more items. I'm a bit disappointed because I did not get what I intended to get. I think I left with maybe 43. So I'm actually just now starting the pile of, like, you know, for next summer. I had already pretty much been slowing down completely with picking up summer items. And just kind of thinking about it as of late, I think that I should have been, you know, pulling items to the side. It's just that, like, how I would only go to the bins once a week, so I would intend to only, you know, get enough just for that week. I never really thought about, like, you know, let me just have something left over, you know. So now that I'm implementing that in my business, where I am sourcing out of season items that will get listed like near the future, so I'll most likely list it at the end of, I want to say maybe the middle of winter. I only racked up like 5 pieces, but they're really nice. So yeah, so anyways, I'm actually about to head to where's the place? Starbucks, because I feel like I'm about to just pass out. All right, y'all, so I totally lied. I made it to Thrift Town. I just felt like something was telling me to come here, so I'm here. All right, y'all, so I am back in the car because it was really bad. It is currently 1:25. I actually got in maybe like 10 minutes ago, but I've been sitting here responding to things on Instagram. But I ended up getting a venti. When I looked at this, I'm like, this is light skin, so I already know that this was not going to be good, but it ended up being really good. I just got the iced venti pumpkin cream chai tea latte. Chai or shy? I don't know, but I just damn near sucked it down, so I'm gonna finish the rest of this. I already ate my breakfast sandwich, so I do feel full of energy. I was gonna give myself until 2 o'clock before I need to go start working, so I decided I'm gonna go ahead and do the inventory switch up first and then list, because I'm gonna be pumped with this, so then I have the energy to complete that. And then once I get done with that, then I'll move on to, you know, listing, and then we'll be done for the day. Okay, y'all, so you see it in the back. I decided to just do this and then do this, so I actually have it furthest away, so I have a lot more space in the middle. I actually like it like this. Okay, so I know I told y'all that I was gonna put the dresses at the end of these racks, but I think I prefer this wall to be right here. I will eventually need to get another men's rack. That is the only thing, so we'll have to figure that out when it happens. But I'm gonna go ahead and start working on this pile and putting it up, hanging it up, and putting it in the toast that it needs to go in. And then I'm gonna go ahead and inventory what I just picked up today, because it's still here, and I'm trying to keep the ones that smell like cigarette. It's only 3 items apart. I feel like I quite literally manifested cigarette smoke clothes, and it pisses me off because I noticed when I walked in the first bin that I went to, I was like, it kind of smell like cigarettes in here. So then I went through those. I think I found 1 or 2 items, and then I get to a good bin where I picked up 3 great items, which is a Good American, like, I want to say it's probably like a shirt jacket situation, and then a tucker nut sweater, and then a House of Harlow blouse, all in this one bin. However, cigarette smoke. So I was really frustrated, but I still went through those because once I saw the tucker nut and the Good American, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna find something else, and I did. So I don't know if the trucker that brought that load in was having a fun time, like picking through the clothes and smoking while he was doing it. I don't know, but it just smelled bad. And then I noticed that even when I went to the larger side, if you guys live in Dallas or near Dallas and you go to the bins, I went to the Westmoreland ones, and this is the one I'm talking about. So they have a bigger section and a smaller section. So I try to stay in the smaller section for as long as I could, because it's less chaotic. But then I went to the bigger section, and I noticed that the first rows, pretty much all the rows that were piled really high with clothes, they all smell like cigarettes. So I didn't even bother going through that row. I was just like, I'm okay, because I didn't want to get them mixed in with the other items that I got that didn't smell like cigarette smoke. Even though I had to Google on how to get it done, because I really wanted those 3 items. So I thought that it was well worth it. And it's just putting vinegar and water and letting it soak for a little while and then washing it. So I'm gonna end up doing that with those after I inventory them. So then everything over here is a blend of things that need to be brought to a buy sell trade store. So I pulled all of this from all of the racks, so it's a lot. I'll most likely show y'all in next week's reseller vlog when I go to the buy sell trade stores. But the 2 bins, those are fine. But this one here, these are either going to donate or buy sell trade store. So we're gonna get that situated next week. This not this week's problem. I don't have time for it, so we're gonna leave that alone. But I really want to clear out this bin, because this is the one that I want to hold for all of my inventory that I plan on listing in a few months. So I do have a few pieces already that I'm gonna have to put to the side, so I'll probably just sit them over here or something, since there's only like 3 of them. Sit them to the side, and then when this bin gets empty, then we can move everything there. And then I ended up putting my dirty clothes bin inside this little section on this rack, which makes it like easier because it's out of the way. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I don't even know if I should go through this pile of clothes yet, because for some reason, y'all, I don't like to put away the clothes that I just listed until it's the end of the week, just in case it sells. But then I also don't want this pile of clothes just laying on the floor like this. So Thursday. It is currently 7:30. I actually been up for about 30 minutes just kind of straightening up and cleaning up, because after I got done with work yesterday, I just got in bed and I just stayed on TikTok till like midnight. So I messed up, but that's okay. So I actually feel really good right now. I don't know why, because I still haven't had any coffee. But it's 7:30. I kind of wanted to be done with my listing by 10 o'clock so that I can go get my nails done, but I don't think that's going to happen because I still haven't started photographing. I actually just started ending and selling similar on eBay. As y'all know, I try to do that every morning. So when I was cross-listing yesterday, I noticed on eBay that it wouldn't push through. So I decided to just go ahead and pretty much fill everything out and then just save it. That way today I wouldn't have to try to go in there and then like do everything, you know, again. So I saved it and now it's working. So that's what I'm doing right now. So once I push these listings out to eBay, I'm gonna go jump on photographing items because I need to hurry up and do that, honestly and truly. Today is a little bit busy. I thought today wasn't going to be busy, but I actually need to, of course, list my items. I need to go get my nails done. I need to go to the store, and I need to edit a YouTube video because it's supposed to go out today. Currently like 12:45 I want to say, and I want to show you guys what sold. I'm actually not going to ship these out today. I'm gonna schedule a package pickup for tomorrow, but I'm gonna get all of these packaged up because I don't feel like leaving the house. So anyways, so I got a total of 9 sales yesterday, but 2 of them I shipped out with y'all earlier that day, so 7 more sold since, you know, I did the shipping. So this one is a brand called 𝕍𝕀𝔻𝔼ℍ. It's 100% silk, This is a vintage brand. It is from the 70s, and I just knew I was going to get top dollar for it, and I priced it really high, and that's why it sat for over a year and a half. This is a Nike's jacket. It is a packable one. I didn't know what a packable thing was until I like saw this in the pocket, and I'm like, what the hell? So I looked in it and I saw that it was a Nike logo. So then I did a little research and I found out that you can actually like kind of pack it into like a fanny pack, so it'll turn into a fanny pack, which is kind of cool. So yeah, that's what this is. This one sold. I don't remember how much the prices were, so yeah, everything's on the screen. This is a Synergy. I thought this was a dress, but it's a top tunic situation. It might be a dress, honestly. I'm hoping that, you know, that won't be an issue. But yeah, this was a new to me brand. I know I could have got more for it, but I feel like I listed it kind of late in the season, so it didn't get as much as I wanted, which was about $25–30. This is a Dallas Cowboys, like, I don't know what this is, like a raglan top. I have sold maybe like 3 Dallas Cowboy things within the past 2 months, so I think it's like a likable football team. So yeah, anyways, this is a J. Crew quilted like puffer vest. I don't think this was down-filled. It better not be down-filled because I didn't sell it for a lot. Okay, I don't have any pockets. Is this reversible? No way. No, it better not. No, it's not reversible because the thing is on there. Yeah, so this sold. I don't know. Y'all know I pick up everything from the bins. Actually, this vintage shirt was not from the bins. I got this from a thrift store, so I paid like $6 for that or more, which is really depressing. But everything else I got from the bins. These are just some J. Crew plus size trouser pull-on pants. These are some 𝕁𝕊𝕄𝕇𝕋. These are the legging ankle. This is a brand that I talk about having a 100% sell-through rate for me. No matter what size, what style, like how old it is, like they always sell. So I'm happy about that because I'm able to sell men's and women from that brand. But yeah, so I ended up photographing everything and I stopped there. So I need to list, I need to edit a video that's supposed to go out today. So I'm kind of slacking just a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you go ahead and like this video. You might as well subscribe if you watched it this far.